persona, dispensing knowledge carelessly. So that same opportunity, and I had somebody insulting me yesterday about education. I'll talk about
Yeah,
it.
exactly. That's the question I'm seeing in my comments. People want to know, why you threatening? Why you menacingly intimidating your lecturers to give you, what is it called, marks? Was your degree properly and judiciously earned, Mheshimiwa? That's the question in the lips of everyone.
Maverick,
Yes.
I'm the only Kenyan who came out, the only Kenyan who has come out to teach primary school kids, to teach high school students, to teach university students, often for over 2 hours without referring to a book. Can you still say that I intimidated a lecturer? And how do you intimidate 44 lecturers? For example, you are doing a
For
cultural
44
science
units.
for 44 units. You can't even get one courageous lecturer. And it was during Magoa's time, Professor Magoa's time. You can't even get one who will not listen to you. So I think some people are intimidated by the brains that we have. It is quite shameful that my elder, my father, a person that I should be looking up to, a person whom I am half his age, a person who by now we should be consulting on matters leadership. That person becomes desperate. That person becomes a rumor mill. That person becomes a person who is just, for lack of a better word, idiotic. Knows nothing, does nothing, has never been nothing in life. You know, when Miguna did CPE, I did KCSE. I challenged him to post his results and I post my results. I beat him. I challenged Miguna to post his KSCE. By then it was called Kenya Secondary Certificate Education. Now it is called KCAC, Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education. Let him post his grade, I post my grade. So did I intimidate those who are marking my KCPE? Did I intimidate those who mark my KCSE? Did I? No, and I challenge him to post his degree certificate. And I also post my degree certificates from the University of Nairobi. And let me tell you one thing. If you are a student leader, lecturers would not like you because in one way or the other, you are holding demonstrations for the rights of the students. If held delayed, we could hold demonstrations. And a lecturer would not want you to mess with their lessons. Therefore, that lecturer would want to give you a D or an E to punish you. But imagine, with all that, I still scored first class honors. During Magoa's time, how many airplanes were there? Could Magoa be intimidated as a vice chancellor? So this is a person who is bitter in life, a person who knows nothing. And for the record, let me tell you today, Maverick, Babu Owino, I'm the only student in Kenya. There was a problem in KCSE 2005 in mathematics paper 2. The only one who corrected that mathematics paper.
In the entire country.
Before the living God in the entire country, there was a problem in mathematics, and I raised it, and I was told that that KCSE could not have a mistake. But after 40 minutes, they said there's a problem, and it was corrected. That is a student that you can say, hey, these people, this man doesn't know me really. Now, Maverick, you know what? What I know, what Miguna knows, I already know. Although we still don't know where he studied law, he's never practiced. The other day, if a man could not be shortlisted to be a DPP, what does he know apart from yapping? Apart from being loud? You can be loud, but you are empty upstairs. You see? Miguna has never represented anybody in the court, even for a case of drunk and disorderly.
See, was practicing in Canada. See, maybe that's a different jurisdiction.
Where? But which cases?
Canada.
Do we have them? Have you heard of any, is there any jurisprudence set? Is there any precedent set? Where are the case laws? In Kenya, what has he done? Has he even released a drunkard? A person arrested by Kanjo?
He swore in Jacob.
That is bullshit. Nonsensical. So that is the only achievement. He keeps saying that I swore in Baba. I swore in Baba. Now this is an old man saying, power is like a woman, Maverick.
Yes. Attention.
She loves to be grabbed by the bold, but not the old. So when Miguna is telling me that I threatened, I intimidated lecturers, what I was teaching even online, was that not sufficient evidence? Has he ever even done that in law? Never done that. And I did even to the university students. When I went for my A-levels, I was number 2 in the whole world in mathematics. I got 97%.
Whole world, Mheshimiwa Babu. You are number 2 in the whole world.
I was doing Cambridge system, and Cambridge is doing is done internationally. I was number 2 in the whole world, and I was given a scholarship, 70% partial scholarship to study actuarial science in Southampton University. I lacked 30%, which was over 2 million Kenya shillings that I couldn't afford. So when it comes to the intellectual capacity, Miguna is nothing, and he can show me nothing, and he can do nothing. I can multiply his brain cells by 0. So Marvel.
Yes.
That because I don't want to talk about a madman.
Yes.
I'm now Miguna's role model because Miguna vied for member of parliament in Nyando, failed. I vied for a member of parliament in Bakassi East and won. He vied for a governor in Nairobi and failed. His life is full of failures. Therefore, he's a bitter man. He needs to come. We teach him how things are done. So sitting and yapping and being ignorant and arrogant does not make you a strong man. You see? Then, what Miguna knows, I already know. What I know, he is not even 1/8 of a quarter of what I know. What he claims to know, I know. Right? At his age. Then lastly, Miguna's issue and Miguna should be treated with a conspiracy of silence. Should be ignored. Those who listen to Miguna don't believe him. The few who believe him are not convinced by what he's saying. And those who are convinced
they are excited, not convinced.
Those who are convinced by what he says, they will do nothing about it anyway. Because of his schizophrenic nature. That's a madman. So let's forget about
schizophrenic.
That's a madman. Miguna should take care of his children. That girl who is a pole dancer should be taken care of. He's wasting time on TikTok and on YouTube and fighting everybody around. He should do his parental work, and the daughter should not be pole dancing in Canada. That's bad manner. What is it teaching other children? And you saw that. It was everywhere in the paper. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now let's
talk to us about the Kenya Kwanza government.